Okay, back again with Hearing Voices and a fresh rider. The question tonight is, what is your opinion of the possible TikTok ban?
Okay. Yeah, I really don't have an opinion like that because I really don't be on there a lot. But they have good videos. I don't think they should ban it because I feel like that's the main reason why Trump won. Is off of TikTok.
Okay.
I feel because the TikTok videos made me like want him as president.
Okay.
This upcoming.
That's an interesting
because of,
take.
the taxes and stuff, but the other stuff he doing, I don't know what Trump doing. I just need him to get them taxes together.
All right. Okay, cool. Okay, we have a fresh rider on Hearing Voices. The opinion gathered tonight is based on the question, what is your opinion of the TikTok ban that is possibly going to be instituted?
I'm actually really upset about it, and I'm kind of in denial. But I don't agree with it at all. I don't see why TikTok would be removed. I know it's a big entertainment platform, but it's also very educational.
Okay. So I've talked to somebody earlier tonight, and they said that they use it as their source of news.
Of Google, yeah. I use it it's Google for me. Like before going to Google, I go to TikTok.
Okay.
And then you get that's a good thing about it too, which I guess it's bad for the government maybe because you get all the news, good and bad. I didn't know about the fire in California, anywhere else but from TikTok.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that you only see on TikTok.
So you use it for education, you use it for news, and you use it for entertainment.
Yes.
All right. So you do think it's enriched your life, yes?
It has. It definitely has.
Okay. Do you think that maybe it's kind of could be a bad thing, or is it all good?
No, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think obviously you could have bad time management on it, but me personally, I don't. And I use it every time I use it. It's I see positive things and I educate myself.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, we've got fresh riders and fresh takes on the question tonight, which is, what is your opinion or take on the TikTok ban that is going into effect this Sunday? Go ahead.
Honestly and truthfully, my opinion, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's somewhat healthy, but at the same time, we've already had other streaming platforms, you know what I'm saying, that pretty much did the same thing, such as Vine or Triller or what's another one? I don't know. It's really hard for me to think about that at the moment, you know what I'm saying, because it was so long ago and people really forgot it. But at the same time, I feel like everything is good enough to a certain degree, but once it stops getting, you know what I'm saying, monitored, and it starts to get out of hand is when it becomes a problem, you know what I'm saying. And TikTok is mainly a child app, you know what I mean. It's a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, that can kind of mess with children's mind that is on TikTok that, you know what I'm saying, children can see a lot of, and, you know what I'm saying, adults and parents might never see it all, you know what I mean. For instance, that it was I wouldn't even say a epidemic, but it was a Momo thing going on a few years back, you know what I'm saying. For the people that do know what that is, it was pretty much I guess something or someone hacking American systems or whatever, and it would just be a picture of a deformed woman that would just kind of pop up and scare you, you know what I'm saying, and that, I don't know, it pretty much was a cyber attack essentially. And I don't know, I feel in a certain degree, this is technically what it was, what this could possibly be, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, I feel you know what I mean, as far as Trump, you know what I'm saying, just saying no with the app entirely, I kind of feel you know, considering that app is the majority of people's livelihoods and source of entertainment nowadays, I just feel as if, you know what I'm saying, it should be more thought put into it. Most definitely.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
Y'all look up my music, you know what I'm saying? I rap VG Peasy on all platforms, TheGpezy.
All right. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay, this is a retake. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I don't use TikTok for myself. Find that it's people early 20s and kind of younger who seem to be the main audience for it. So I don't think I'm particularly bothered about losing anything from the potential ban. I mean, I kind of, in some respects, get the security, national security issue. I mean, I think people have already started moving over to another Chinese app called Red Sleeve or something. So does that just solve the issue, or does that just kick the can down the road and, you know, they're going to have an issue with that app later?
I think that they're going to have an issue with that app later. But yeah, so it's like, you know, a Hydra, you know, you cut off one head, 7 more pop back.
Comes back. So yeah, I don't know what the solution to that would be. But I mean, I kind of like things like TikTok. I mean, I myself on like Instagram Shorts and stuff like that, I have to try and stop myself from watching them sometimes, because you just go down an endless loop of scrolling and just watching videos. And I feel like with TikTok, it's kind of even worse for like young people, kids, being on it permanently. So I feel like there's a wider issue to the national security thing of like how glued are people to the phones, and how much kids are, and parents just give the kids the phone to distract them, and kind of what impacts that's going to have later in their lives.
It's the new nanny.
Well, yeah, exactly. But it seems like a lot of younger people who come in a lot less socialized, whereas I was kind of in I'd say fortunate to be in the age group of like millennials where you grew up with this stuff, but it wasn't quite as pervasive as it is now, you know.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
I think that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you want to chime in on that or no?
Yeah. I'm not really familiar with like TikTok, so.
Okay,
you don't
so
use
you're
it
not a
either.
user.
No, yeah.
Okay. No YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels type social media or anything like that?
You do Instagram Reels.
I do sometimes watch Reels and Shorts. They are addictive.
Yeah, it is
That's
too
for sure.
addictive, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to just draw a line every time. Like, at some points I'm there for like 20 minutes, half an hour,
yeah,
and I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? And then I have to just turn it off.
If it affects us in that way, and then I think it's gonna be worse for the younger generation.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your opinions.
No problem.
All right.
What do you do?
Welcome back to Hearing Voices. We have a fresh take tonight and a new rider. Tonight's question is, what do you think of the possible TikTok ban?
Okay, so me personally, I'm kind of trying to stay away from social media, and I feel like lately TikTok kind of has been a big distraction for me. So in a way, it's kind of good that they're taking it away, but when I'm kind of comfortable being back on stuff like that, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Like, I don't know, it's just like surreal to me, because you know, when we had it while we were in like 2015, when it was Musically, and now they're just like taking the whole app away. It's kind of crazy. So I kind of been trying not to think about it because I have been trying to get on there since it is closing. But
Did you ever create any TikToks?
yes, I be on TikTok all the time. Like anytime I get cute, that's like my Snapchat. Like I get on there and I just go to all my save sounds, make a cute video, and yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of sad. But I feel like, well, do you know why they're shutting it down?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, they say there's like spyware and stuff in there, but really, I think it's because it's a lot of information on there that they don't want us knowing, because at the end of the day, we're always being spied on. There's no way to kind of get out of it. Like, there's technology and stuff. There's no like security on every single thing. So I feel like they're trying to use that as an excuse, but hey, who am I?
So your take is that possibly the reason that they're banning it is they want to be able to control whatever message TikTok may be sending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Because there's like a lot of stuff that you get to learn on there, and I feel like America's goal is to like brainwash you into the system that they want you to have.
Well, of course, any government is going to have an agenda and trying to control its citizens.
But I feel like ours is kind of, I don't know. It's kind of, they're trying to make us brain dead in a way. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
So do you think that maybe you could say that TikTok is not getting its First Amendment protections?
Yeah, exactly. And then another thing is, a lot of people make their money off TikTok. Well, dang, I'm about to jump into a whole nother kind of rabbit. So we're gonna just stay on the topic. But wait, can you re-ask your question one more time? I'm sorry.
Well, what I was saying though is that a banning of TikTok, wouldn't that be a violation of a First Amendment right?
Okay, right, exactly, because we do have the right to know about these things, right? But it's just like, I guess it's exposing too much of what they want to hide. They don't have to deal with that. They can make anything disappear, in my opinion. So I think they're just saving themselves of all the stuff that can happen over social media. Is putting pressure on them a little bit.
Okay. Do you think that maybe other platforms like Instagram and YouTube have taken part in this TikTok ban?
On Instagram, it's more of a regulated kind of environment because you have like followers and people that you follow. But when you're on TikTok, it's like they like how iPhones, they pick up everything that you say. So they pick up all your interests, and whether the government likes it or not, it's gonna show up like on your phone some way, somehow. Like that's like not a secret. So I feel like dang, where was I going with that? Hold on, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
But no, yeah, I feel like they want to I feel like the TikTok has more information than any other social media, in my opinion. It has like the more in-depth of stuff, and then people on TikTok actually sit there and watch the videos. If we're on a different kind of social media, we kind of do a thing where we scroll it and we're looking for actual people, not the entertainment that comes with the actual app. TikTok is strictly for entertainment.
Yeah.
And then like Instagram, Facebook, that's for interaction with people that you already know, kind of thing. So
okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, that's about it. But hopefully something happens and they don't ban TikTok.
All right. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to Hearing Voices. We have a new topic. Tonight's topic is TikTok ban. What do you think of it? And, what's your opinion on why the U.S. is possibly going to ban TikTok? Go ahead. Lay it on me.
Well, I would think it's kind of messed up. They're going to ban it. We're just barely getting used to it. I'm new to it, but I like seeing news about other countries. And pretty much it.
So you basically use TikTok for entertainment, but also to get your news from. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And why do you choose to make
you don't really see the things in there on the regular news channels.
Okay, so more international news.
It's a little bit uncensored.
Okay, you think that it's uncensored? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So things you wouldn't normally see on, say, a national newscast,
Yep.
like on a major network or CNN, stuff like that.
Right.
Okay. So have you seen news pieces that you can't see on CNN or a major broadcast network?
Yeah, like the war in Gaza and Israel,
Okay.
and what else? The fires in LA, and also like things like Russia and Ukraine and NATO.
Okay. So specifically about, let's say, Russia and the Ukraine, I know that I've seen reports on news networks, but what specifically are you seeing that you're not seeing reported?
Well, Vladimir Putin basically explaining why he wouldn't allow Ukraine become NATO, because it'll be like kind of the same thing, like allowing Mexico become, Chinese ally, sort of like that.
Okay, so basically Western influence in his sphere of power.
Right.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to add?
I didn't know Milwaukee pack-out boxes, the toolboxes, were from Israel.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. Welcome back to Hearing Voices. We have fresh riders with fresh takes on what's going on this week. What do you think about the TikTok ban?
I guess Trump need to implement some policies regarding the TikTok, because many of the American really love to watch TikTok, and if someone like American entrepreneur buys the TikTok, it will gonna be easier for our data, and also it will remain our fun. Okay, that's all.
Okay. There's nothing else you want to add?
That's
No?
only. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right, we're back with fresh riders and fresh takes on this week's question on Hearing Voices, which is, what do you think of the TikTok ban?
It's stupid, honestly, because people are gonna go to other platforms like we saw on with the whole red note. So I don't know.
Well, you had mentioned before you like TikTok because
it's true. It's all truths and it's raw, and I think they're trying to cut down on that, because if you look at other media outlets, I think they push like a lot of propaganda and all that stuff. With TikTok, everything's raw and true. I think that's why they want to like cancel and ban TikTok.
So you're saying that everything that gets posted on TikTok is true?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but then if there is news, it's always not filtered. You get what I'm saying? With these other media news outlets, everything's filtered. They choose what they want you to hear.
So when you're saying that it's unfiltered, that it's basically, and I'm going to equate it to you having a police scanner, and you hear police reports coming in, and you hear everything that's happening over the police radio. Whereas, say, local news wouldn't report everything, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's correct.
Exactly that. which gets you thinking that why are they cutting it down? What is it that they don't want people to know? Get what I'm saying?
Right.
And the fact that it's been a safe space for everyone, like for all ages.
And now that sucks because it's also entertaining, you know. It's just entertainment, like most of the time as
People
well.
got to learn a lot of things,
Yeah.
and in general, not education-wise.
Not just news only.
Not
We
just
get to
only.
this, it's entertaining as well. So
So
it really sucks that they need to like control everything and cut down on TikTok and all of that.
you know, I've never done TikTok.
Yeah.
I've always done YouTube Shorts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah.
So there's some difference in YouTube Shorts and TikTok. What do you think the difference is?
I've never been that much on YouTube.
It's not really much of a difference because it's shorts. It's reels and shorts are the same thing. So
Okay.
I don't think it's different.
Well, listen, I know y'all got to go, but
Yeah.
thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for your opinion. Okay, we got a couple of fresh riders and fresh takes on hearing voices. Again, the topic tonight is TikTok, the ban. It's going to happen on Sunday, most likely. What is your take on that?
I didn't know it was going to be on Sunday.
Yes.
I need to go save all my Rockstar dog videos before Sunday, I guess.
Ah, okay.
It's like my favorite videos. I mean, I think somebody will just come up with the American version of TikTok, right?
Well, I mean, you've already got YouTube Shorts,
Okay.
so that's basically TikTok.
Okay.
But I've had a lot of people say that, you know, TikTok is different because it is the algorithm's different on it, and there are less restrictions on it. It's more open.
Okay.
What's your take?
So I'm actually just more of like a Facebook reel kind of girl.
Okay.
I know that my sister, her world is coming to an end. We did talk about it earlier. And she's like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm going to do without it. I have to go download like 20,000 recipes because that's what she looks at night in bed.
Yeah.
So.
See, I don't get it. There's like, my YouTube Shorts, I get the same experience. You know, like I get recipes and stuff from that. I don't see what the difference is, you know?
I didn't know there was a YouTube short.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I guess it's, you know, reaction to TikTok being so popular.
Yeah. Babe, what do you think? How do you feel about TikTok? Are you going to be happy that I'm not sending you any more funny dog videos on TikTok?
You don't watch TikTok, you watch Facebook.
Facebook Reels, which is from TikTok. Most of those videos are from TikTok.
Well, if they get shared, I don't know how it works. If it's shared from TikTok to Facebook, is it Facebook or is it TikTok? I don't know. I have no idea.
I think
Or
that-
it's just creators that are cross-platforming.
True. Maybe. I mean, I think there's a reason why the government is banning it. So, I mean, whatever. You know.
Yeah.
Eh.
Okay.
As long as I have my Facebook Reels, I think I'll be fine.
All right.
From what I see, everyone's moving over to the other platform from China.
What do they call it? Red.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how long until that one gets banned?
Yeah. Well, to me, it's like if you
7
ban
years.
one, there are going to be 7 others that pop up in its place, you
Right.
know?
So is the issue it's because it's from China? Or is it China?
Okay,
Company?
so what I've
The
heard
issue
is that.
because they won't.
Go ahead.
They
Yeah.
won't- It's all monetary based. Like they won't give us like money. They won't give. I don't know.
Okay.
They won't agree to pay into. I don't know. It has nothing to do with they're stealing our information because Facebook and X and Instagram and every phone you're on,
Already just takes
there, I'll take all your information anyways. Has nothing to do with it. I mean, I don't know. I've never been on TikTok once a day in my life, but like,
You're immune.
Yeah. So what's your take on it?
No, that's it's all about y'all.
Oh, it's about
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, there's a reason, and I guess I just don't care that much about it to, like, okay, whatever. Not
Okay.
that the government is, like, I'm not one of those that's like, well, if the government says so, then okay. But, I mean, like, to your point, there's other platforms that can provide the same kind of videos. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
there'll be others.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back. We have a fresh rider with a fresh take on this week's question on hearing voices. The question being, what do you think of the TikTok ban that is being instituted on or takes effect on Sunday?
Honestly, I mean, I feel like everybody, like, I don't want it to go, but at the same time, I really don't really care about TikTok that much. So I really don't feel like it's anything that big of a deal.
Why do you think it's so important to a lot of other people?
Well, I think it's important because a lot of people, that's how they make extra income, or that's how they blew up, because of the content that they do on TikTok. And then not only that, but I know a lot of people, like, that's how they communicate with the world on a different type, and people can relate on different things. Like, I know a lot of people post a lot about their personal life and what they go through and stuff like that. So that's the only thing that I feel like is taken away from a lot of people, because they vent.
So I'm a little confused because there are Instagram Reels and there are YouTube Shorts, which are versions of TikTok. Why wouldn't those just take the place of it? What is the difference, I guess, is what I'm asking.
Well, I feel like the difference is Instagram, since Instagram been out longer than TikTok, it's like it's different things that people do on Instagram Reels. Like, it's kind of the same, but it's more in depth with Instagram Reels. Like, you can do way more than on TikTok, because when TikTok first came out, you couldn't even shoot long videos like you could on Instagram, and now it's basically the same thing, just different platform.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, not really.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.